Amid rising concerns, Apapa community stakeholders are urgently urging the federal government and the Federal Road Maintenance Agency to address the hazardous conditions of the Ijora Sifax roads, which have unfortunately become a hotspot for accidents leading to the loss of lives and property. Acknowledging the challenges faced, Adekoya Hassan, head of operations for the Lagos State Special Traffic Management Committee and special advisor to the governor on transport, Honorable Shola Giwa, chairman of the committee, emphasized the need for significant government intervention beyond the temporary measures of frequent gravel application. He earnestly appealed to the authorities, urging the federal government and the Federal Road Maintenance Agency to prioritize the comprehensive repair and maintenance of the roads, citing the urgent need for substantial intervention to avert further catastrophe.
We have been calling on the federal government through the Ministry of Works. As you can see, the pothole, bad spots has been here for a while, and this has led to the lamentation of the community member stakeholders that has led to loss of lives and property. Myself and our committee chairman had to swing into action, the SA to Governor on Transport, to ensure we provide a material to make sure just for safety of life and property, so that the incident that happened a few days ago, last Thursday, will not repeat itself, just like what we are about to experience yesterday. A couple of months ago, there was an incident of imported glass that worth up to millions of naira that got lost on this road due to the bad road. And in the process of the intervention during the glass incident that happened, we also experienced a loaded truck of Guinness, which also fell on the road. That got lost of millions of property worth of millions of naira got lost at this same point. We were about to experience the same incident of the burned tanker that happened last week. Yesterday, but we were able to manage it by bringing in safety measure and transloading it from getting into a fire incident. We did 6 trucks. At the start, we started with 1, then additional 5. We keep doing it because export landing truck kept falling on this road every day. The same thing as import goods fall on this road that led to loss of properties, loss of millions of naira, and also loss of life. But we are repeating now, we are still calling on them, so they can come to our aid to put the road in proper shape that can actually withstand the high-duty trucks that apply this road. This is actually the road that leads to Nigerian Port Authority, the gateway to our national economy. We are calling on him and we are begging him. All of this we are doing within our capacity. We have been reaching out to them all over again and again and again. We are yet to hear from them. If they have reached out to us, the evidence will be fixing of the road. We just want them to come over to put the road to an order, because you know the trucks that apply this road, they are heavy-duty trucks. So they need to put the road in order, in a standard that can actually occupy the capacities of these trucks. As you can see what we did today, we did 30-ton truck, 3, with our personal money.
Yesterday, our motor come up for that side. He say our board come break. We control a lot for this side, that side there. We will not be past this road. We will not go past this road. Now my 2 top pass because of this road no good. If we carry load, we will not go follow here. If you control a lot, company, they say the driver now go pay. We are begging government to come and do it this road, but driver will suffer away. Maybe this road is no good. We are begging government, may come do, may help us, may come do us.
Affect us very well, because every time we repair our bus, within 2 weeks, it got broken again. So we want them to try more than this, so that everybody will be okay very well. You can see what happened last 2 weeks or last week. It's because of the bad road that caused it. If the government can try and fix up the road very well, there will be no accidents on the road. So we plead to them, they should help us, we masses on living at Ijora, so they should try.
Federal government should try, please, help us do this road very well. This is the federal road, not Lagos State road.
So in a measure of preventing all of this, we are still calling on the Ministry of Works, Honorable Minister Umai, please, because of God, Den Allah Mona Rokunka, Biko Makachuku, come here and save our Papa road that leads to your port, to our national port gate.
Well, in many languages, the people there are appealing to the federal government to come to their aid. We heard people speaking Yoruba, in Hausa, in Igbo, just come. So whatever language it is that they're able to understand, just come to the aid of the people at Ijora Sifax. Kay?
I cry for my nation. This morning, I just feel like I don't know what our solution will be. I don't know how we want to address these issues from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other. It's looking like it's all criticism. And sometimes when you criticize left, right, and center, it will sound like there is nothing good in Nigeria. And Nigeria is a great nation, by the way. Nigeria is an awesome nation. A few days ago, we brought an eminent scholar, Professor Hippolyte Amadi. Yeah. Yes, we brought him here from Imperial College. Incredible work that he is doing there. So there's a lot happening in Nigeria that is great. So we know that this nation has the potential. This nation can do awesome things, and we have to do the right thing. On the 21st of August was when the Minister for Work was sworn in, Dave Umahi. I'm not sure I've seen any video of him visiting Lagos and saying, this is the Lagos where the president came from. This is the Lagos on which the president based his foundation for being able to emerge as the president of Nigeria. And this is the same Lagos that the president and his government has denied all the things that is required to make it a showpiece for Africa. The third largest economy, how do they describe it? The largest economy. Yes. So we have a major issue here. The president has to give direct instruction to Dave Umahi, visit Lagos today and come and put this right. Don't leave us in this situation. It is wrong. There are things that the governor of Lagos has to do, and he has to do those things. But when it comes to a place like Apapa that is federal government-owned territory, they have to do the right thing and do it for Lagos. Mr. President, this is your territory. Make it happen, and make it happen immediately.
All right.
So a lot has been done as regards the Apapa Road, but they've not done enough. It's clear. I mean, I thought at a point they did a concessioning, with a certain group, and, they had used tax rebates and all of that. But they've not done a lot. You can couch your problems in many ways. Poor urban planning, and this is the same Lagos we claim is a mega city. Poor urban planning that also surrounds the reason why you even have tank farms and port and everything that just grew around the Apapa area. Secondly, the fact that they've not built infrastructure or renewed infrastructure over the years. So we know the problems. How can we fix it? This was the same Apapa back in the days that used to be a GRA, that used to be a very priced area for people to live in. Fix the area, sort out the port issue, and, if you have to relocate some tank farms away from there, you have to. So once you plan effectively, then you get results. If you don't fail to plan, then you don't get, if you fail to plan, then you don't get results. So our problems are not rocket science. You're not inventing the wheel or anything. Just go out there and fix the problem. But the problem is, this problem has been there for many years, and businesses are suffering. That's how we are as a mega city,
Right. It's said that small businesses, medium SMEs are said to lose about 3 million to 14.9 million naira monthly to bad roads in terms of the hardship of the lack of infrastructure, especially when it comes to bad roads, as we've seen in the Apapa axis especially. We need to, first of all, because Lagos is the commercial capital of Nigeria, put in monetary terms how much money businesses lose on a daily basis as a result of bad roads. Number two, we need to evaluate or analyze how much impact on productivity on Nigerians bad roads have on Nigerians, because we just see it as, perhaps it's seen as, another infrastructural development to be done, but we don't actually look at the opportunity cost of bad roads perhaps we don't evaluate it on the impact it has on our nation. It affects productivity immensely. A few days back, we were looking at a video of a woman who was frustrated, and what was very heartbreaking, who was talking about the traffic, in one part of Lagos State, and what she was looking at was the school buses on their way to school at 11 a.m. So students from a young age are already adversely impacted because you're going to work or you're going to school stressed. You have endured, traffic, bad roads, bumps on the road, and so you're not even you're not in the space to think properly, to innovate, or to be productive. So productivity is another issue. So the quality of life for the people, for businesses, output is what is being affected and impacted. We cannot claim to be a mega city and we have the center that's responsible for that particular road, which is a federal road. I must mention and emphasize, that it's a federal road, and the president is from, let me take that advantage, he's from the city of Lagos as well. And so he knows firsthand some of the hot spots, and therefore we shouldn't have to keep on talking, because this road has been in the news for a number of times, for the last few months. We shouldn't have to keep talking about it before something is done. Also, I will add that until we begin to sue government officials or governments for accidents caused by negligence, and they pay heavily in terms of whether it's a class action suit, compensation, until we begin to do that, and there are penalties for the lack of infrastructure development, we will not see a permanent solution to these things. It is the fact that we have the roads, sometimes contracts are awarded, there's no accountability, it is done halfway or in a shoddy manner, so that in a few months' time we're back to the same problem. We will continue to have challenges like this. The people of Ijora Sifax are complaining, but let me say that they are not the only ones complaining. If the federal government is coming to Lagos, they must also pay attention to Third Mainland Bridge. There are many roads, many federal roads that need urgent attention because of the hardship on the people, the loss of income, and of course, the deaths that occur on those roads as a result of how bad the roads are and negligence in this regard by the federal government.